Namaskar, Adab, Sat Shri Akal, a very warm welcome. Good morning, afternoon, evening, आप जहाँ पर भी हैं. Hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe, and hope you're staying healthy. Um, as part of a little change जो हमने अपने platform पे किया है, you will be seeing some of these videos come every now and then, depending on different topics, depending on different issues जिनको हम follow कर रहे हैं. We will definitely be speaking and talking a lot about Sushant, about Disha. But this particular video is going to be a short video about some of the fake narratives and fake stuff that's going on social media for a very long time, almost I would say 2 years. Uh, we did a little bit of fact checking with little bit of validation around certain things, and we will continue to do that. Kyuki, as a YouTube channel, as well as somebody who would love to get the right information out, it becomes very important to have certain things validated, certain things fact checked, and get it out to the people who really want to trust you. Trust is a big factor. Uh, जिसके basis पे I think things can move on or they can end. इसलिए this will be a small effort, a kind of, let's see how it goes. We will try to get validations done. We will try to get some confirmations done. Also, sometimes or occasionally, हम लोग कई बार कुछ questions भी आपके सामने छोड़ेंगे, and I would love to get your feedback, your opinion around topics, around certain data points that are available in the mainstream media या on social media. ताकि अगर आप लोगों का कोई opinion हो which doesn't necessarily have to align with me or this platform, which is absolutely fine. So यहाँ पर हम वो openness भी रखना चाहते हैं. So please make sure any information that is shared on this video or any other video on the platform going forward, if you don't agree, if you believe something is not right, please reach out. मेरी details obviously screen के ऊपर हैं. You can directly reach out. Most of you have my contact number as well. But if I'm not available, please reach out to the email address varun@vstandforjustice.org. There might be a little delay, but we will definitely reach out to you. Now, as part of this particular video, we went a little back on Sridevi case. Without a doubt, there is a lot of suspicious around her mysterious death. For somebody who's so tall, somebody who's so strong, dying in a bathtub is absolutely absurd. It's not possible unless you're forced to. तो ये कहना कि she died because she drowned in a pool of water in a bathtub is absolutely wrong. So we don't believe it, and that's our personal assumption or observation. Yes, there are people who are following up this case. There are ex-RAW officer as well who has mentioned a few details around this and categorized this as a murder. So having said that, we also believe, completely agree that it is not a suicide. It cannot happen as an accidental death. It is definitely a case of well-executed murder. But at the same time, with all the evidences floating around on social media, end of the day, a case cannot move forward with wrong, false, or fake documents. That is one thing which we all have to be very, very mindful of. Courts, yeah, judgments, they don't go by people emotions. They go by facts. In one of our sessions, it was very clearly mentioned and stated, okay, it's not about fighting for the right. It's about how you present the facts and how that is articulated in front of the judge, that a decision or a conclusion is achieved. But at the same time, if you are presenting fake or forged documents, of course the case to jayega hi jayega, will go in the dumpster. But at the same time, the people who are presenting fake or forged documents are equally liable, and they could be penalized, or strict legal action could be taken against that as well. So As part of that, for the Sridevi case, one document which has been floating around, maybe you'll see the document, sorry, somewhere here right now. This particular document has been floating around and been categorized as an autopsy report. Now, this particular autopsy report is being stated as given by the Dubai uh, team. Let me actually share my screen now. Let me show you exactly what we are talking about. Okay, so this is from an article, and I'm going to directly jump into the document itself. So this particular document that says documents documented for records, autopsy and post-mortem reports state the following. This is dated February 26, 2018. It has United Arab Emirates Ministry of Health and Prevention. उनके basis पे लिखा है autopsy and state the following. Sridevi Boni Kapur Ayyappan, resident of India, bearing passport number this, passed away due to toxic reactions from the external toxins injected and not naturally encountered. It's type 3 hemotoxic venom, and the blood samples also show cocaine and lime juice with whiskey traces in the lungs, clearly forcefully fed. Three injuries, one on the head near the palm veins, on the diaphragm. Conclusion, not a natural death, and the body shows no signs of bloating, to emphasize that the victim was thrown into the bathtub when there was no pulse, clinically dead. Now, if we go by this particular report, if we go by this particular autopsy report, it seems it's a straight up case of murder, which we still believe. It is definitely not a case of accidental drowning. But this particular report was fact checked. We were also able to validate it through uh, one of the most important and critical teams, which was the Dubai media office. Now, for people who don't know, they should definitely go and check Dubai media office. This is like the centralized domain where all the publications, all the information that goes out to the public, it has to have validation or approval from them. And based on that, it says following the completion of postmortem analysis, Dubai police today stated that the death of Indian actress occurred due to drowning in her hotel apartment's bathtub following loss of consciousness. Now, do we 100% believe this? Maybe not, but since this is the authority, we have to believe that this particular document that is circulating around is definitely false. Now, in the same document, in the same, this is one of the original ones where, yes, there has been a spelling mistake for sure, but we also have to understand, English is not the primary language. So, again, not giving anybody any kind of leeway. It's quite possible even this one is not the genuine one. But the reason why we are made to believe it is because it has Ministry of Health stamp. It has the Dubai pre-medicine, stamp, and also there is an exam mambling certificate attached to this one. Now, if you look at this, it has all the details around Sridevi, of course, age, passport number. Here also it says cause as in death certificate is accidental drowning. Of course, this also makes us feel very dubious. Uh, and we all know, I'll be very honest. It's not that, I'm giving a clean chit to everything and we are saying that it was an accidental drowning. Absolutely not. It cannot be, somebody who was 5'6", somebody who had such a strong build, uh, falling in a bathtub and dying. Uh, and that too in a country, in a different country. Yes, if we go by possibilities, assumptions, and presumptions, anything is possible. We are not saying that it is not, but it really sounds very, very, very suspicious that she could actually die in a bathtub. Suspicious इसलिए भी, the way Bonnie Kapoor, the whole planning and how he went there and then came back to Mumbai, and then again went to Dubai. Everything planned between those days. Also, one of the things that was coming out in the public domain was around the insurance money. Insurance से related बहुत सारी डिटेल्स थी जिसके बारे में ये कहा जा रहा था कि श्रीदेवी की जो इंश्योरेंस थी was, the amount of money in that insurance was so huge, and if it happened outside of India, then her family would be getting, whether that money has been given to Bonnie Kapoor or the family, uh, it's not 100% confirmed. But at the same time, looking at this document, uh, one thing that is for sure is, this document that was shared online seems to be the most legitimate, authentic, original document as shown by all the stamps by the UAE department, different departments and different teams. The original document being in Arabic, and then the translated version in English, and where it says accidental drowning. And of course, like I said, it also looks a little, fishy because of the words and spelling. But if we have to go by the fact that English is not their main language, it's quite possible. And the translation of that happened, you know, in English. Again, it says, but Director of Preventive Medicine Dubai. You can find this guy, Sami Wadi. Let me see if I can actually show you exactly. So the reason why I am made to believe this is some of these people who have signed this are actually who they are, in the real sense. So I will show you exactly, because when I was doing a little bit of, okay, so this is, he's a specialist radiology. Now, I would love all of you to, and he works for Gulf Diagnostics Center right now. Now, if you look at it, it says Director of Preventive Medicine, Dubai. Now, but here it says he is a radiologist. At least he's a valid doctor, is what I could find. Uh, and let me just show you exactly. Okay, I will share the screen as well. Okay, and here is the original full story, covered by PTI News as well. So let me actually show you. It says the same thing actually, the press trust of India, which is, again, depending on how you take it. Uh, okay, let me add this here. So even on Press Trust of India, it was captured as Dr. Sami Wade, Ministry of Health UAE, and Director of Preventive. But like I said, he is a radiologist. So I would love to understand, radiologist. Okay. So if you look at this, I will exactly show you. Uh, so as far as a postmortem is concerned, if you just search who can do the postmortem, it is very clearly says postmortems are carried out by pathologists. Now, if you look at this, uh, he's a radiologist. He's a specialist in that. Uh, and if I look, I'm not able to find the exact document. And okay, correct. So basically, postmortem radiology जो होती है, it is the radiographic examination of the body after death. Forensic radiology is the assessment which happens, but it's mostly called as post-mortem radiology. So, partly, yes, a radiologist can do the post-mortem, and I would love to have some of the doctors or some of the those specialists who perform post-mortems to please comment and let me know as well. I would love to hear from you guys, even in the comment section. What do you think? Do you believe, that Dr. Sami Wadi, who has signed the original document, uh, would have done that, or even this one you feel is fake? Because based on some of the examples that are available in the public domain, बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जिनके बारे में इश्यूज ये आते हैं कि वो एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करते in the public domain, be it doctors, be it some of the attorneys, lawyers, council members. यहाँ पर we were able to find who this particular signing authority जिसे कहा जाता है. ज़रूरी नहीं होता कि the same person does the autopsy or does the postmortem, but he is the authority for doing that. So Dr. Samiwadi definitely seems to be one guy who has signed. Now, do you believe that whatever happened was right? I don't. That's my personal take on it, and it's just my personal view. But I would love to understand from your perspective, your view, whether do you believe this was an accidental or death by drowning? Yes, if you ask me, for me, this is a murder. But the facts which are presented in the public domain or in the social media domain, I don't want to believe them. The documents that are floating around, which I actually showed you, and let me just show them one more time. This particular document, for sure, is a forged one. So refrain. I would refrain all of you from quoting this particular document anywhere or saying this is the real document. This is one of the forged documents. So for me and from the fact checkers, this is a fake document. This other document has been proven. I have sent an email to get a kind of an approval on this particular document from the health authority. So as soon as I get it, we will share that information with you. But please, in the comment section, let me know if you're a doctor, if you perform autopsy, or you perform any kind of post-mortem, whether looking at this information, you're able to validate this particular document for yourself and for us. Second, if somebody from the UAE who can, or outside of UAE as well, who can understand what's written, if you could interpret it for us, we'd love to understand. We'd love to have a word by word interpretation. But even if we do that, even if we look at the authenticity of the document, personally, I would still believe that Sridevi did not die an accidental death. She did not die due to accidental drowning. There is definitely something fishy, which we all need to fight for. We will continue to fight for that. but based on the facts and not any kind of fake documents or fake people who might be, running some agenda which we are not aware of. So, in a nutshell, let's follow, the facts, and let's look at the real documents to fight our battle against all these criminals who are part of this conspiracy. Uh, so, like I said, we will do more of such videos. We will do more of such smaller videos so that you can get the right information. Please do not follow blindly. Please do a little bit of fact checking for yourself. And if you need help, please reach out. We will also be doing a lot of research. We will be collaborating with a lot of amazing people uh, who have more resources, who have more bandwidth, and who have more, power to get the facts out. And we will present only those things which have been validated. So please, please, please stay away from fake news, fake documents, and just focus on the right thing. On that note, I'm going to end this particular video. We will see you again with another video very soon. And going forward, we will meet you. We'll set up a schedule. We will have the open mic sessions every now and then, depending on what the topic is and when it is required. We don't want to make this platform more of a bashing platform. So keeping all your feedback in mind, this is how we will continue from here on. All right. Take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram, and Har Har Mahadev. Uh, I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.